I had to buy flowers today, no matter what. When I walked into the flower shop, the clerk couldn't have cared less. He told me to show him the money first, said he needed to make sure I could actually afford anything before he'd sell me flowers. I pulled out every dollar I had on me. After counting it, he told me to pick out a bouquet myself. The second I turned around, he knocked the flowers off the counter onto the floor, and mocked me, saying my money could only buy these trashed flowers. His cruelty really hurt. He even told me that if I wanted flowers, I should head across the street to the pawn shop and sell something valuable. But he still didn't think I could scrape together enough money. Then he practically threw me out of the store. He had no idea that the down-and-out guy he was looking at was actually someone who commanded respect. He'd pay for treating me this way soon enough. I walked over to the pawn shop and pulled out my most precious possession. The owner examined it carefully with a magnifying glass and recognized it as a military medal, the kind only generals who'd earned battlefield honors would have. He asked how I got it. The truth is, it was mine. I'm a real veteran, but looking at how I was dressed, he decided there was no way the medal could be mine. Still wanting to make a buck, he agreed to take it but would only give me $50. I asked if he could give me more, but he said take it or leave it. Since I absolutely had to buy flowers today, I reluctantly accepted after a moment's hesitation, but before handing over the cash, he sneered that if I were really a soldier, our country would have been finished long ago. Faced with his mockery, all I could do was take it silently to get the money. He tossed the bills on the table. As I grabbed the cash and turned to leave, he mocked me again. He was convinced the medal was stolen because in his mind, a real soldier would never sell his honor. When I got back to the flower shop, the owner was working this time. I just bought my flowers when the pawn shop owner showed up with two cops, claiming I was impersonating a veteran. They grabbed me right there. That awful clerk not only threw my flowers on the ground, but told the cops to hurry up and haul me away. Just as they were forcing my head down, the shop owner took one look and knew I wasn't a thief. He pulled out his own tags and gave me a proper military salute, saying he was a captain. I saluted back and told him I was a general. Realizing he'd falsely accused a real veteran, the pawn shop owner tried to run, but the quick-thinking officer grabbed him immediately. The cop apologized profusely to me and took the pawn shop owner away.